European exploration of sub-Saharan Africa begins with the Age of Discovery in the 15th century, pioneered by the Kingdom of Portugal under Henry the Navigator. The Cape of Good Hope was first reached by Bartholomew Dias on 12 March 1488, opening the important sea route to India and the Far East. This sea route was used by European explorers to discover the existing places. The European powers were content to establish trading posts along the coast while they were actively exploring and colonizing the New World. They were established trading, exploring and colonizing the New World at the same time. That means the purpose was to take valuable materials and minerals from Africa. So let's talk about Scramble for Africa a little bit. The Scramble for Africa, which also called the Partition of Africa, the Conquest of Africa or the Rape of Africa, was the invasion, annexation, division and colonization of most of Africa by 7 Western European powers. This started as the Berlin Conference of 1884-1885 and it has become known as the Scramble for Africa. The unexplored parts were now limited to what would turn out to be the Congo Basin and the African Great Lakes. This heart of Africa remained one of the last remaining blank spots on the world map of the later 19th century, alongside the Arctic, Antarctic, and interior of the Amazon basin. It was left for the 19th century. European explorers, including those searching for the famed sources of the Nile, notably John Hanning Speke, Richard Francis Burton, David Livingstone, and Henry Morton Stanley, to complete the exploration of Africa by the 1870s. After this, the general geography of Africa was known, but it was left to further expeditions during the 1880s onward. Notably, those led by Oscar Lenz, to flesh out more details such as the continent's geological makeup. Before colonization, there were missionaries who came first and taught and spread Christianity's system among the people of Africa. This system of missionaries helped Europeans to colonize and made ways easy to colonize and trade. Most of Africa spent 2 generations under colonial rule. Colonialism did not make Africa continent rich, it left some countries in poor still today. Africa continent would be better now, if there was no colonialism. It is difficult to bring the available evidence together with plausible counterfactuals to argue that there is any country today in sub-Saharan Africa that is more developed because it colonized by Europeans. In our next video we'll look at what came after colonialism and exploration of Africa. This is part 2 from History Made. Thank you for watching.